Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from HolsingersFlyShop.com, bringing you another fly time video. This week it's a new product I'm showing off, and it's Pearl Quill Body from Siman. Very easy to tie with, has a very great look when you're done, and I've been catching some fish on it. I haven't got to fish a lot this year with my broken foot, but I have been trying this out and it's worked really well for me. I'm going to tie this fly in Chartreuse. I was using olive, which actually comes out almost like a blue color, and I did real well with it this summer, early summer, when I was out fishing before the water dropped and got too hot. So these are very easy flies to tie. It's a Perdigon fly I'm going to show you, and it's just another way to tie it that's very simple and creates a very nice smooth bodied fly. So I hope you like this. Check out all the different color options that we offer in the Siman Pearl Quill Body. There's some really cool ones, and give them a try. They'll catch fish for you, I promise. So here you go. Here you see the fly in the vise and the material that's to tie it. Alright guys, here you see the fly in the vise, very simple one to tie. Let's get into tying it. Just a standard Perdigon, you can see there, got a wing case on the back. And for a hook, I'm going to use a Holsinger's Fly Shop Jig Hook. This is a size 16. Tie this as small or big as you want, whatever you like to fish. I like to fish 16s and 18s a lot. For the bead, it's a 2.8 millimeter copper tungsten bead. And for thread, I am using some 70 Denier fluorescent chartreuse thread. And the reason being is I want that fluorescent chartreuse thread to show through the quill body here that we put on in a minute. Next thing I'm going to put on is a piece of Cocktail Leon, and this is medium Pardo. Use whatever color you want. Whatever color you have. This stuff is, you're putting on so little of it that it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put on about 4 strands of it. I'm going to try to pick off just about 4 strands. 5's okay. 3's okay. This is supposed to imitate the tail of a mayfly, which only has 3. But I just don't think that shows up enough. So I usually put 4 or 5. And there you see, I'm going to start it off, and I want it to be about the length of the hook shank. We're going to wrap it right back to the bend and stop. You see there how it kind of rolled down over the back a little bit? I don't want that. So because it kind of rolled just a little bit down over the bend, I'm going to take a wrap or 2 off, and it was just barely noticeable, but it was noticeable to me that now stands straight out that hook point, which is what I want. I want it to go straight off that hook. So I'm going to trim this off, and then I'm going to wrap my thread up here, and I'm going to lock this bead in place. I'm going to push it in there where I want it, make some wraps, and lock that in there. So my goal is to put the slot of the bead, have it right in line with the tail and everything else there with the hook shank, so it rides true in the water. If it goes off to one side, it's going to ride that way. The hook point will turn sideways in the water, which isn't what we want. Next thing is we're going to use our synthetic quill body from Siman, and I'm just going to tuck it in the hole there that we created with the slot of the bead, and we're going to tie it down. And then I'm going to wrap this right back to that tail. Just make 1 layer of wrap and then wrap it back forward. And then we're just going to wrap this forward. So this is a very easy fly. It's an easy way to make a Perdigon. That's why I'm showing you. And it catches fish. So this comes in a whole lot of different colors. So you can make this in a few different colors. Change your thread underneath. It will change a little bit. And we're just going to come up here and tie this off. Now when I tie Perdigons, I like to put a hot spot on it, so I'm going to whip finish this off real quick. Just a real simple, like 3 or 4 wrap one. So to put my hot spot, I'm going to come in here, a couple stragglers there. There we go. I'm going to come in with some 70 Denier fluorescent orange. I just want to make a nice little small hot spot. And then we're going to whip finish this off, and there we got our hot spot. It's that simple. Now I only have to put one whip finish on here because I'm going to seal this all down here with some Solarez now. So now I'm going to put the wing case on the back. For that I'm going to use some Solarez bone dry. Just put some on the slit of the bead there. And then hit it with a light quick so it doesn't bleed into your thread a whole lot. And that's going to give me my wing case. And now you can see here that that tends to run down through that bead and go in the eye, which is fine. I'll just take one of my other hooks and just poke right through that hole there. It'll open that eye right up and you're good to go. Now I'm going to take some Solarez bone dry, the clear, and I'm just going to smooth everything out and we'll be done with this fly. So there we go. I like to spin it around to keep it smooth. And that's all that's to this fly. And you can see when I hit that with the light how much that shows, how much it glows, I mean. Very cool looking little fly. That's going to catch you some fish. Alright guys, you saw that was a very easy one to tie. And you know, I tied it very quickly. So you can put a bunch of these in your box. And you can mess around with the thread underneath too. That's going to give you some different options with your color. And you'll catch fish with them. It's just a fish catching fly. Perdigons are a great pellet style fly. They get to the bottom, they sink, and they have a really good silhouette of a mayfly. So, you know, tie them small and it's going to imitate a lot of those mayfly insects that are under the rocks that your fish are commonly feeding on. So that's why these flies work so well. You know, have fun, experiment with different colors and different things, and that's what fly tying is all about, having fun. One thing you may have noticed, I got a new Bugs and Beard hat now. We're going to offer that for sale. You can look at our Bugs and Beards website or Facebook page, and might not have it on just yet today here, but we'll have them on shortly for sale on there. You can order those, and or you can pick one up in the shop. So either way, if you're in the market for a Bugs and Beard, these are Legacy 92 hats. They're like the best hat you'll ever find, the most comfortable hat you'll ever find. If you'd like one, reach out to me. I'll get one for you. So thanks for watching, everybody, guys. I love bringing these to you, and you know, we love making them and helping you out at the shop. If you have any questions, email me at holsingersflyshop@gmail.com. and I'll reply to your questions. So until next week when I bring you another video, I'm Sean Holsinger.